Hi everybody, Patrick here from EngineeringShock.com and ElectronicLessons.com. I just built a supercapacitor flashlight. The circuitry is talked about in my second last video, so if you want to see it, go to my channel. So I just took a Canadian Tire flashlight and modified it. So what I'll do is I'll plug it in. That green LED flashing indicated that charging has begun. So once the charge on the two 400 farad capacitors inside reaches 5.2 volts, the recharge relay will disconnect. The LED will start blinking, and at which point I can unplug it and I can turn this on, and it'll last well over an hour before it needs to recharge. Now it will work down to 3.8 or 3.4 volts. And to charge from 3.4 volts to 5.2 volts only takes about 20 minutes, half an hour, and it'll last probably about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half before it needs recharge. And that's straight on. I've got a booster inside. So if you see my other video, you'll see how it all works. But the booster boosts the 3.4 to 5.2 volts, and the capacitors to 10 volts, which will then go to the LED bank that I've glued to the reflector in the top of the flashlight. So what I'll do is I'll just skip ahead and I'll show you when it's fully charged. Okay, so the relay turned off, you could actually hear it click, and now the LED will flash and flash and flash until you disconnect power. At this point, the capacitors are completely isolated from the rest of the circuit. You can leave this plugged in for as long as you want. No fire hazard, no nothing. So what I'll do is I will unplug my 9-volt 1-amp AC adapter and I'll turn it on. Now I tested this last night, and it lasted through Paranormal Activity 3. I watched the whole thing and it still hadn't turned off. So there's a little bit of light in the room, so you don't get the full effect, but it's pretty bright. And it certainly serves the purpose. And the great thing about the supercapacitor flashlight is that it will last forever. The circuitry will likely die before the capacitors do. The capacitors can be charged hundreds of thousands of times, whereas batteries can't. I like the fact that you can actually plug this one in. You don't have to charge it using a crank or solar. However, you could modify this easily so that it could be charged by solar. But yeah, this is going to be my flashlight for the rest of my life. If the other circuitry ever breaks down, which I doubt it will, I've placed it really solidly inside. It's pretty durable. I don't expect that I'm ever going to have to replace this flashlight, and it's really bright. So what I might do is add another, maybe a terminal block here, so I can add a solar charge capability. But for now, this is my supercapacitor flashlight. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Check out our store at EngineeringShock.com. I'll be making a charge board, so that ends offering this as a kit in February. We're getting parts made up now, so please check out our store in the new year. Thanks everyone. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.